Legendary gang. So y'all boys, man, it's about Legendary Dono back another reaction. And today this needs to stop by JxmyHighRoller. Nah, by seeing a thumbnail, I already know what they talking about. KD, Kyrie, and LeBron ain't happening. Stop it, please. Get some help, literally. Like, you see that Jordan commercial? That's what most of y'all need to get, because y'all clearly you don't know how it works. First off, you know what I'm saying? For that to even happen, you know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you need to make sure I come over to 10K. I already been talking to them much, you know what I'm saying? Let's see my boy Jimmy made. Jalen Brunson, stop, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna predict that this actually happens, bro. I mean, Pablo would have to be kind of not a bust, but like kind of not able to function with the Magic, something like that. What? That was cracked. Who is Tony Cock? Oh my gosh. I gotta cut that out. I'm probably not though. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably not. Oh well. Turn the volume up a little bit.
The good old hot take. The necessary evil of the sports world. Through the good ones, the bad ones, and the
now that boy Pat Bell, that's hilarious.
And find ourselves racking our brains, trying to figure out how some people come up with.
Wait, I'm trying not to pause a little bit, but it's a lot of stuff I gotta read. Jordan players the best. That's so fucking cracked. Oh my gosh, Curry today, just the biggest. You want a hot take? Larry Bird stays league will be. Larry Bird and Michael Jordan is a comparison, bro. That he would be like Danilo Gallinari.
Nonsense,
bro.
Today, I've done the brain racking for you.
Y'all be on some crack,
some of
man.
the hottest NBA takes on the internet. So buckle up. This may be a bumpy ride.
See what my boy Jimmy got to say, man. Ain't no cap.
This video is
alright, we know the sponsor bless you, man, but we came for the video.
With integrated features like SE and space create also create this flex.
Gosh damn, bro, your shit about 30 minutes long.
But to note, definitely.
Oh, I'm gonna skip a little bit. Alright, bet.
Through NBA social media in search for a new batch of hot takes, and to no surprise, what I found was downright appalling. Now, I'm no expert or anything.
What?
I definitely had my fair share of bad takes, but some of y'all should seriously have your accounts deactivated. Absolute tomfoolery y'all are posting on these pages.
Bro, but you gotta understand, Jimmy, bro, like, half of these dudes are Twitter trolls. Like, I know I said I don't want to pause a lot, but half of these takes are Twitter trolls. Like, some of them are being stupidly for real, but half of these are Twitter trolls. If you know, you know.
Hundreds of takes. Here's some of the best and worst that I came across. With rumors of Kyrie Irving leaving the Brooklyn Nets floating around over the past week, this first take speaks volumes to how I think a lot of NBA fans are feeling at the moment. And it might just be one of the best hot takes I've seen in a while. This NBA fan says that super teams and super team-ups bore him now. And
that's facts.
I'm right there with him. After the renaissance of successful homegrown teams in the NBA over the last couple of years, I don't know if I can take any more breaking news of two or more superstars potentially teaming up. I can't do it.
Alright, this is my last time pausing the video. I'm not gonna lie. The super teams are starting like to not work anymore, bro, because there's only one basketball, bro. Like, this is not football to where you can play multiple positions and benefit. There's only one basketball. Only one person can score. So really, team building is how teams are going to win championships. You're not going to win championships with superstar teams. I'm not going to cap to you unless you're Golden State. Just saying.
The reports of these potential super teams. The actual team up of superstars are even more boring than the news itself. I mean, just look at how the last few blockbusters
I'm glad that ain't happening.
Kyrie and Durant, absolute shambles. Add James Harden, even bigger bust. Kawhi Leonard.
I just said it. Yeah, I think I'm capping. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, super teams are falling off.
And Paul George, I'm not even joking when I say this. Sometimes I actually forget they're even on the same team.
I swear I did too.
And nothing to show for it. Bradley Beal and Russell Westbrook, first round exit. Joel Embiid and James Harden, too early to tell, but still bounced out of the second round. The last time a superstar team up worked was in 2020 when the Lakers won the championship. But ever since then, they've been a mess. Honestly, I hope the whole super team, superstar team-up thing is just a phase the NBA has been going through, and that it will end soon. It's played out.
Sadly, it won't.
Unnecessary hype around teams that,
just
more
saying,
often than not, accomplish virtually nothing. This is a really good take. This next take comes from a fan that seems to be fed up with the entire state of the NBA right now. This fan says that today's NBA has the weakest stars. Kevin Durant, James Harden, Ben Simmons, LeBron
That's a
James.
troll.
They also play.
I'm not even gonna laugh. That's a troll.
Now, in all honesty, this fan isn't completely wrong, but he's not completely right either. If we're referring to their skill sets and abilities, no, stop. Today's NBA is as loaded as it's ever been. Organizations used to build around tall wings with a tight handle and a three-point shot in the bag. Now they're just a dime a dozen. 25 years ago, if you could find a 7-footer who could shoot from outside 20 feet and not dribble the ball off their feet, they were a unicorn. Now those attributes are pretty much a requirement for most big men.
That's
it's
fact.
just the natural progression of the game. Players use the generation before them as the blueprints and they build off of it. The league is so loaded right now that you've got first ballot Hall of Famers like Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, Chris Paul, and LeBron James receiving virtually no regular season MVP votes. Just to make an All-NBA team, you have to put up a damn near 20-point double-double. This past season, Pascal
that's
Siakam
crazy.
barely squeaked into All-NBA third team, and the man averaged 23, 8, and 5 a game. 23, 8, and 5.
23, 8, and 5.
The cut. The NBA is exploding with talent right now. And
Nah, it is.
Otherwise, I implore you to just go watch a game. But I do think that the other half of this take has some validity to it. Mentally, psychologically, yeah, it does seem like some of today's NBA players are mentally weaker than some NBA players from the past. Raging on social media, replying to tweets from fans, replying to tweets from members of the media,
Westbrook,
from other players,
my boy,
complaining about every other call, or no call for that matter. So, yeah, I don't want to overgeneralize, but it really does feel like...
Bro, you want to know something crazy? John Morant stole what I be saying in my videos. You know when I be saying, like, you invest in real estate because they not, like, making... John Morant low-key watching me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been saying this, and then right when I... Bro, John Morant, bro, if you watching your boy, bro, I fuck with you. It's obviously not true, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, these tweets... No, I seen this one. He said, and I'm starting, bro, Kendrick Perkins, why are you, he can't talk any trash, bro. You literally average nothing, nigga. When I used to be back in the day when I was an OKC fan because of Kevin Durant and Westbrook. Kendrick Perkins, you were dog shit, bro. You did nothing, nigga. You were running around doing nothing. You have nothing to talk about. I don't care if you're an NBA champion or not. You can't talk shit. You're trash.
Or weaker in that department. But let's be honest. If Twitter existed in the 80s and 90s, you cannot convince me that guys like Shaq or Dennis Rodman or Gary Payton wouldn't clap back at fans. I just saw Shaq slam dunk a fan on Twitter the other day. So this take isn't bad, but it isn't good.
That's why I would say it's kind of refreshing.
Oh gosh, this take was absolutely terrible.
I was like skeptical because, you know, couldn't make a jump shot free throw, but after what he did last year, he didn't want me over. You know, I was, you know, because I know he wouldn't have been a force back in the days. That's
What type of crack is Oakley on?
He wasn't be doing no Euro to the basket like he doing Euro step to the basket and then get layup. No, somebody gonna knock his head off. He wouldn't come on the bench back in the days.
Bro, does he not know how big Giannis is, bro? Nigga, he would feast on guys like Charles Oakley. And I'm sorry, Oakley, but it's true. He would feast off guys like you. I'm just saying.
That's kind of heavy. The first time I was
like, come on, bro.
Two-time MVP coming off the bench, Giannis. Who's guarding Giannis?
Yeah, answer that.
If he playing, I'm going to be a power forward, the next power forward. I mean, it didn't matter. But he wouldn't have been, you know, 50 and can't make a free throw jump shot. No, he'd be the free throw line.
Why do we do this? What does Charles Oakley have to gain by taking a shot at Giannis? Coming off the bench? If I've said it once, I've said it a million times. All-time great players would be greats in any era. They would adjust their game accordingly. That's
Facts.
what makes them great. This
Facts.
would be the equivalent of saying Shaq wouldn't be dominant in today's NBA because he doesn't have an outside shot. It's just ridiculous. Do you really think you're stopping this, Charles? Or this? Or this? Awesome. You know how to clothesline a guy and put him on his back. Congrats. Now
Damn.
Giannis knows this is coming.
Flagrant
Next
foul
time he
right
comes
there in
down
that
the court,
mug.
He's going to Euro step past you and punch one in on your head. Or better yet, he'll just go right into your chest full speed and get the call every single time. Physical defense does not automatically mean good defense. In fact, a lot of the times it means the exact opposite. When you can't guard a guy, you end up just hacking him. And aside from the all-time great bigs we all know from Oakley's era, who exactly were these amazing bruisers that Giannis would be coming off the bench behind? Charles Oakley's best season in the NBA was in 1994. He was an all-star in that year. The starting
Bro averaged 11.8. Wait. 11.8 points. Okay, the rebounds up there a little bit. But Oakley still can't talk shit. Oakley, you can't talk no shit. I'm sorry. Giannis would shit on you. Now I respect you for playing out them games though. No cap.
Like this.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to check out the rest of the video once to add in. Bro, I'm sweating this mug. I did not know I'm sweating this bad. But,
this is not only arguably bigger
let's see this, though.
than every single starting power forward back then. The vast majority of these guys were just role players. Look at the Bucks starting power forward in 1994. Frank Brickowski. You're going to tell me with a straight face that Giannis is coming off the bench for Frank Brickowski? Stop it. In terms of size and athleticism, the closest thing to Giannis in Oakley's era was probably David Robinson. And in the 22 games Oakley
Robinson was a beast.
Over the course of 13 seasons, Robinson averaged 22, 10, and 3 a game to Oakley's 10 and 9. Were there a lot of dominant big men in the 90s? Yeah, of course. Would Giannis have been one of those dominant big men?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
I think he'd be the best, or one of them.
Of hot takes, this next one is a scorcher. After going back and retroactively looking at the 7-game series of the 2016 NBA Finals, this NBA page begs the question, were the 2016 Finals really all that exciting, or was it a snooze fest up until Game 7?
Stop it. Get some help.
I assume most people watching this video right now were fans of the NBA in 2016. Which means I could probably assume most of you watched this series in real time. And if you did, you know how exciting this final series was.
Nah, this was amazing.
Sure.
I remember watching this my 8th grade year.
The narrow lens of just
going
the
to my
final
9th.
score, it looks like it wasn't all that exciting. In 6 of the 7 games, the winning team won by double digits. 2 of the 7 games ended in a blowout of 30 points or more. But are we already so removed from the series that we can't simply recall how incredible it was? It's not like we're talking about the epic Celtics comeback over the Lakers in the damn 1962 NBA Finals. This was 6 years ago. In Game 1, the Warriors won by a decisive 15 points. But going into the 4th quarter, this was a 6-point game. Games 2 and 3 were complete blowouts, but the fact that 2 teams could walk each other by 30 points in back-to-back games in the finals was a compelling subplot in itself. Once the Cavs won Game 3, it really brought life back into the series. Game 4 had 2 lead changes in the 4th quarter. It wasn't until
that's a good game. That's what you want.
That the Warriors broke away from the Cavs. Game 5, by itself, had enough excitement to make this entire series a certified hardwood classic. Kyrie and LeBron both going for 41 points.
I remember that, bro. Like, that's when I was like, yeah, Cleveland might do the same. I don't know.
For 61, 6 minutes, 39 seconds left in the 4th. And this was
winning 2 times to go to state is crazy.
This doesn't look like a snooze fest to me. And from this point on,
imagine if they come teammates again.
Back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals set the NBA world on fire. It is insane to even think they pulled this off even 6 years after the fact. And it was even more insane in the moment. This take might just go down in the Bad Take Hall of Fame. But unfortunately, that's all the racking my brain can handle in one sitting. Make sure to leave your NBA hot takes in the comments below. Of course, the hotter, the better. Hope you all enjoy. And as always, until next time.
Hey man, that was a good video though. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. It's a lot of Twitter trolls, bro. But honestly, man, to say that last 2016 finals was a snooze fest was crazy and ridiculous. But hey man, let's go do it. JxmyHighRoller with another banger video, man. You make sure I come to 10K. Now, saying spoilers and don't know, man. Y'all comment down below. Any hot bad takes, you know what I'm saying? Don't be too bad, because I think my comment section will get on your head. You know what I'm saying, man? Spoilers and don't.